포획 자료를 이용하여 디리코를 포획하세요. 디리코울이 어디 있죠?
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
즉시 밀려 간다.
You're really not very good at this, are you?
얘들이 그거구나. 이거 새 같은 거.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
자, 멈춰요. 잘못 먹었다. 아. 왜 방해임? 내가 지금 이걸 잡겠다니까?
Do cooperate, won't you?
잡았죠?
Assignment's all finished.
아니 교수님이 잡아오래요. 안 잡으면 마법 안 깔아주는데. 근데 학생들한테 동물 잡아오세요 하는 교수가 있다고? 나만 복장이 좀 이상한데? 어제 신동사에 나오는 아니야? 저거 두더지 같은데.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used. The exploding charm, as you might.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
호잇.
I think you may have.
폭발 마법은
Well done.
다치게 할 수 있지.
Now,
크루시오.
let us put it into practice.
봄바르다. 봄바르다.
Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
네 선생님. 네 선생님 써볼게요. 크.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
이거 나도 맞아? 나는 안 맞네. 그러니까요. 아쉽네요. 얜 또 어딘데 왜 자꾸 학교에서 안 만나고 다른 데서 만나냐고요? 우린 학생이야. 우리는 학생이라고. 물렸군요.
Shall we finish?
쟤들 뭐함?
The lamb returns to the wolf.
Go on. Always claiming he knows about herbology, this one. What a laugh.
쟤들 뭐함?
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you
아니,
know that they
호그스드
have orders from
밀렵꾼이 있다고?
Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not.
드래곤장.
Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran,
근데
this trip
해그리드는
never happened.
작품에서 나이가 몇일까요?
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
엥? 뭐야, 동갑내기 친구였어? 둘이?
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your
모르는
kind
것 같아.
around
바보
here,
맞잖아.
in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing
바보
patience
맞는데?
with the poachers and those they work with.
근데 맨날 켄타우로스 엄청 센 것처럼
He was
나오는데
certainly a charmer.
쟤들
Have
그냥
gone worse.
마법 생물 아니에요?
Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few
애초에
villagers
쟤들은
in
어디 사는 거야?
Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
뭐 켄타우로스 마을 같은 게 있는 거예요? 아 뭐야?
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of these have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
워터. 영국식 발음 워터도 아니고
This
우터 아니야
is
우터?
odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts.
뭐야 가죽?
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp.
야, 금속 보자마자 고블린 메탈인 거 알 수 있어? 그냥 금속이랑 고블린 메탈이랑 또
Anything
다른가?
interesting?
Poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I
야
don't have a good
원래는
feeling
쓰리
about
대리냐? 우리 기숙사가 아니라고.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
They come after me, they'll rest in pen graves.
What have you done? Bring up.
오! 그렇쇼! 에이.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
그 다리가 박살나는데요? 여러분, 크루시오는 나쁜 게 아닙니다.
Revelio.
아무튼 나는 사람한테 쓰지 않았다.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
뭐야, 투기장?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
아이쿠!
This is a pathway.
관중들 사이를 몰래 지나가세요. 크루시오. 몰래 지나가면 되나요?
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round as well? Where things...
자, 몰래 지나갑시다. 왜 중국산 양배추 소환하네? 중국산 양배추 소환하는 거 봐. 질 수 없지. 색줌 샘플은 당연히 안 나옵니다. 왜냐면 그걸 만든 사람이 스네이프이기 때문이지. 스네이프는 태어나지도 않았다고.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
임페리우스 저주 아니야?
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
붙잡혀 있는 용어에게 다가가세요. 멋지게 점프로 입장 아니네.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Alohomora.
근데 알로호보라는 빠르지. 뭐 어떻게 챙길 건데? 뭐야 그냥 챙길 수 있는 거였어?
Have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count. Revelio.
그냥 챙길 수 있는 거였구나 저거. 막 불타고 있길래 손 탈 줄 알았는데.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact!
아이쿠. 아이쿠. 저기 있는 마법사 어리둥절. 이게 무슨 아이쿠 이게 무슨 뭐야 저 불타네? 들어갈 수 있나?
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. Careful. How nice of you to stop. How nice of you to stop.
Like to talk to dragons, do you? Bring them.
Right. Shall we finish? Never mind, vegetables. I'll make mulch of you. What have you done? You regret.
잘못 눌렀다.
Want to try that?
뭐야?
This has become personal.
가만 보면 적들은 양심적으로 아바다카바다 안 쓰는데.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
바보야 뒤를 봐. 에일 브린드님 안녕하세요. 콜리마 콜리마. 냠. 주인공만 프로테고 쓰는 거 봐.
This way.
애초에 서양 판타지에서 용이 최고죠. 그러게 저 무용처럼 날리는 기술이 뭘까?
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected.
기본
Not
마법.
the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it.
그러니까 드래곤 브레스를
Be
맞았는데
careful, won't
멀쩡해.
you? I shall see you back at the castle.
뭐 그렇게 힘들게 가니? 더그버그가 기습하려고 대기할 때 뒤집기? 더그버그가 어딘데요?
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your
아니
field guide,
더그버그 어딘데요?
attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in
Revelio.
저건가? 좋아, 자연스러웠다.
Revelio.
쟤는 뭐에 맞은지도 모르죠? 아야. 진짜 주인공이 가장 위험한 사람이 맞다니까? 하는 짓만 보면 제일 위험해 얘가. 그래서 기록이 안 된 게 아닐까요? 자, 지하 항구에서 필드 가이드 페이지를 수집하기. 지하 항구? 지하 항구가 어디야? 뭐라고요? 리마의 토일렛이라고요? 냠냠.
Going for a swim.
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not technically, no. We didn't officially meet, but we duelled in the Crossed Swans Club.
Yes, of course. You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard con. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm
그래.
impressed. I think reaching out.
You do? Oh, thank. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermaid?
Well, I can swim.
You'd really? The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just... I can't
지금
wait to hear about what you
슬쩍
find.
생각하는데요.
One day soon, I'll see for
사실
myself.
주인공은 호구
I just
아닐까요?
know it.
아니 뭐 다 해준대. 아, 나 이거 못하겠음. 아, 그럼 내가 해줄게.
Look at this place.
아, 이거 못하겠는데. 아, 그럼 내가
Mer
해줄게.
people really leave Nerida an artifact. Confringo! Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. Lumos. Confringo! Lumos.
착.
Lumos.
호구가 주인공 특성이라고요? 저 스카이림 할 땐 안 그랬던 것 같은데.
What do we have in here then? Nerida will be happy about this.
아니다. 스카이림은 내가 이상해서 그런가?
My mother would like to speak with me.
Your gift from the mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic
니만님,
relations.
니만님 왜요?
Merlin's beard.
졸린데 같이 자면 안 될까요?
again.
뭐야, 무릎 대결이라도 해드릴까요?
Broomsticks. It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Hauntel Hall.
뭐야, 저도 안아줘요라고요? 저 작아서 반대로 안길 것 같은데요. 크크크 뭐야?
Revelio.
이 띠링 소리가 어디서 나는 거야?
grey lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
리마는 복수복수를 쌉쌀 것 같다고요? 근데 제가 다른 사람보다 체온이 높은 편이긴 해요.
Revelio. So this is the underground harbour.
그래서 어릴 때도 그렇고 가끔씩 그렇지만 제 리얼 마마가 자주 껴안고 잡는다. 와, 나 뭐 덜컹거렸는데.
Think they're oh so clever. Easy games that.
솔직히 피브스 제 그냥 호그와트에 나온 요정 같은 애잖아요.
Lumos. Revelio.
그래서 요정이면 피브스는 성불 안 되겠네.
The book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by
아이,
asking a few
도와주잖아.
questions
고스톤으로
from my
맞아볼래?
Quiz.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork.
내가
Quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and
내가
then I'll
콧대를
hand over this
눌러주마.
book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch,
The Golden Snidget.
correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269
아니,
by a wizard
퀴디치.
named Barbarous Bragg.
퀴디치 넣어주진 않아놓고 퀴디치 문제를 낸다고?
Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
죽음의 성물 아니야?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct.
너
According
영화,
to
너
Beedle the
영화 보고
Bard,
왔니?
the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
불러줘.
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but
Ah.
when a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false?
아니,
Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
퀴디치 넣어놓지도 않고 종 바뀌지 않아? 고양이 되잖아. 고양이 똥으로는 안 될 걸로 알겠지만.
False.
Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty, and I won't be giving you any more easy questions.
I'd like to answer.
마법부 이전에 존재했던 정보기관은 마부사에
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707
아, 애초에
after the
퀴디치
creation of the International Statute of
퀴디치
Wizarding
콘텐츠도 안
Secrecy,
줘놓고 지금
which
자팍을
required
여기서
a
내고
more
있다고?
structured government to support its enforcement. Which
네,
dragon
사실
breed is the
그
smallest?
내가 어떡하라.
The Peruvian viper tooth.
Brilliant!
뭐야, 왜
Though
맞음?
the viper tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
퀸시 호그.
Quincy Hog.
No, the answer was... The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul.
데미가이즈.
A demigod.
While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, what is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
아니 내가 어떡하냐고.
The stunning.
Actually, the answer... Who published the law of...
에반젤린.
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge.
잠자는
In
용 아니?
Latin, the Hogwarts motto is...
잠자는 용이었던 것 같은데. 애쉬 와인드.
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paws...
참고로
three
애쉬
heads
와인더는
serves a
그
different
어둠을
function.
먹는
The left head is
마법사들입니다.
the planner,
이
the middle is the
게임에서.
dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
일버르 모닝이 마법학교가 위치한 곳. 피레네
The
산맥.
Pyrenees.
No. Ilvermorny... What is the most powerful love...
베리타스룸.
Veracitaserum.
Incorrect. The Amatenta smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round?
너 뭔
They're
생각했어
my most
지금?
difficult questions.
해볼까? 궁금하네.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do... Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Sir
아그라베링턴.
Agravain.
Incorrect. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
스투징.
Stooging.
The answer was actually blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keep. A bite from a
아니
mackled
퀴디치
manacle
달라고요.
has the unusual
퀴디치.
side effect of causing what?
Webbed feet.
No. What plant excretes stink sap?
Mimbless Mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimbleless Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from...
보몬 라이트.
That's incorrect. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the Elder Wizard leave...
그의 지팡이.
Swan.
Incorrect. The Snallygaster is native to...
북아메리카.
North America.
That's right. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative. Who is the Muggle Knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir
랜슬롯.
Lancelot.
No. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Pantagruel.
No. The Office of Misinformation. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
나.
Ethelred.
Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magic. You might not have got very many right. Thank you for humouring me by...
템 줘.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
불법이었구나. 불법이었구나. 아, 불법 토끼 하니까 그거 같잖아요. 그 불법 만화 사이트.
Revelio.
근데 저 거기서 만화를 본 적이 없어서 이름만 알아.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now,
나비다 이거
you all
나방을
know what
만드네.
to do.
미젤리 교수님 저 지팡이 그거 아닌가요? 딱총 나온 지팡이 아닌가요? 닮았는데? 크로시오.
Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed.
수업이
And
빠른
frankly,
속도였나요? 되게
excelling
느렸던 것
in
같은데.
your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor.
As I suspected they would be. Now it seems you've been making good. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable post. I will say I'm especially impressed with.
아니요.
Not at all. I was merely interested in learning more about the Aura program. I saw Professor Sharp's Aura badge and was intrigued.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork
왜
and field
자꾸
guide
왜
are
자꾸 캐는 거죠?
designed to
미술
educate
교수님?
you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
님 손자 론 위즐리. 변신 써보자. 저 변신 관련 재능 있지 않았나요? 나도 아바다 카다브라 쓰고 싶어요. 언제 쓰시냐고. 나도 아바다 카다브라 잘 쓸 자신 있는데.
So frustrating.
뭐? 답답해
You wanted to
미치겠다고?
speak with me, mother? I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai. Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything. You know what it was, Natsai. I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me
싱어
for not keeping a
경관한테
closer eye on them.
신고했더니
And she
저렇게
is right.
나
I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
내 친구 말은 잘 듣는다고요?
So
그냥 가자.
frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the highlands rather freely until now. much to my mother's
아,
chagrin.
애니마고스였어?
That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature,
애니마고스도
especially one as
희귀한
rare as a
동물
gazelle,
희귀한
should
그거
be
아니야?
bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that, but she has used her sight to control me.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment.
당연히 안
You
되지.
could have fled
넌
the
그리핀
moment you
도로야.
discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
끝? 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 뭐야? 끝? 끝난 거니? 모두 고블린어야.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
참고로 버터 맥주에도 알코올이 들어간다. 중요함.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp.
버터 맥주 먹이고
I've
업어가도
never known
되나요?
poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was
맞다.
wearing a collar. And
그거 알아요?
Professor Fig was genuinely
인터넷으로
baffled by his
버터 맥주
behavior.
살 수 있는 거
That
알아?
attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow
네,
control
진짜로.
the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her,
그
we can
버터
return her
맥주
egg.
병입된 거
That's a good idea.
국내에
I'll
수입되고 있습니다.
start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Did I see after
비슷해요.
you?
약간 버터스카치 사탕 녹인 거 먹은 느낌이야.
And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
탄산 좀 있고.
Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a
물론
long
그
story,
위에
and Fig had
크림
asked if I
얹은
not
건
speak of it yet.
따로
Goodness.
만들어야 하고요.
Well, that certainly helps to shed light
맛있게
on what
먹는
we saw at the
방법은
tent.
투게더랑
Don't worry,
같이
I'll
먹으면
guard your
맛있대.
secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
아무튼 국내에 정식으로 유통되고 있으니까 궁금하시면 인터넷에서 구입해서 마셔보면 될 것 같습니다. 광고 아니고요. 광고 주세요. 광고 해줬다. 그리고 그 파는 버터 맥주는요. 그거 없으니까 참고하세요. 그 크림 없어요. 그러니까 막 영화에 나오는 그 맥주 크림 같은 거 있잖아. 그런 거 없어.
Pardon me?
Hello, is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteem...
How magnanimous.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school
왜
of the
좋아?
hideous, greasy
방금
pustules plaguing
깠는데
our
왜 좋아?
pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the...
I can try and find some for you if I...
I only need a few booba tubers, but they grow wild. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
여드름 치료대.
Into the forbidden forest for boobotubers. I hope it's worth the risk. Almost.
Good for you. Getting all those foul. Well, what say
방금
we show you
굿볼유
some of
하지
what's
않았어?
available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. You did away
뒤에
with
거
those
가져갈
dark
수 있나?
wizards? Oh,
안 되네.
can't believe it.
굿볼유. 호그스미드 북쪽의 금지대 숲으로 가기 전에 카타콤에서 세바스찬 만나기. 보상 임페리오.
It's like a place right out of a
보상
storybook.
임페리오 이거 정말 중요합니다. 알죠? 뭐야 호두로 변했는데?
Wingardium Leviosa.
가자. 자연스럽게 양 훔쳐가기. 아 저것도 터뜨려야 되잖아. 이거 다 경험치라고. 탕.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
뭐가 있었는데? 쟤들 뭐랑 싸워?
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
우리 고블린들 만나면 반갑다고 크루시오다. 미호님 안 되지만 언제나 말하지만 저는
When I see one.
야한 것도 가능합니다. 레벨 보스런 보전 그 있잖아요. 왜 활로만 플레이한다거나. 전 약간 그런 느낌으로
You're
했어요.
here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned
플레이
earlier,
은근히
this relic
재밌어요. 할
grants
플레이 한번
its
해봐요.
holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we
활
can visit her when
플레이하면
we've
레벨업에 쓰는 거
Perfect.
대부분이 활로 들어간다.
By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about.
임페리오 어떻게 참냐고.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
뭐야 크루시오.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders
뭐야
aren't insects.
크루시오.
Don't start.
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
미안.
Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks.
원래 만나면 반갑다고 크루시오 쓰는 겁니다.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
아이 튕겨 나오네. 까비.
Bombarda. Confringo.
짠.
Rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones.
바이 그랜저?
Bones outside.
너 언제 데려갔냐?
Seems odd.
지금 여기 오면 아이템 못 먹지 않을까요? 옆에 가자. 여기도 길 있어. 헉. 태양 보호 고글, 무적의 퀴디치 글러브. 난 무적이다. 점프. 이때를 위해서 쓰는 게 아닌가?
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed.
콩카가 뭐야?
Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
사실 이 게임에서 세바스찬이
There's
가장
more to this than even I imagined. Look,
사악한 게
bones
아닐까?
stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone. We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
사실 세바스찬 때문에 지금 어둠의 마법 다 배우는 거잖아요. 그럼 세바스찬이 나쁜 거 아니야? 이게 아닌가? 히히 뼈다 뼈. 윙가디움 레비오사는 제가 조정을 할 수 있고요. 그리고 이거는 그냥 떠오르요. 끝. 그냥 떠오릅니다. 그거죠? 로모스랑 로모스 맥시마랑 뭐
I felt it in my bones.
솔라 로모스인가? 뭐 그런 거 있잖아. 그런 차이죠?
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an
로모스 솔렘.
unforgivable,
그거죠?
but useful when you're outnumbered.
그러니까 로모스
Places the
하나라도
victim
엄청나게 많은 거
completely under the
보면
caster's control.
아마
So,
여러 가지 있을 거예요. 아마.
if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
그래.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
얘 저주맨이라고 해. 저주맨. 저주밖에 연구 안 하나 봐.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
히히. 아이 못 쓰네. 자, 이제 누가 악이지?
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of him.
I try. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
아 이거 여기구나. 응? 응? 그러니까 이거랑
That worked.
이거라면 거미가 나오네요. 그리고 테트리스랑 뭐야 테트리스랑 이거랑 하면 저기 열리겠지? 어우 독 데미지. 됐나? 더 있네. 테트리스랑 이거.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
그래서 임피리우스 마법을 배우는 거랑 뭐가 있죠? 왜 배워야 되는 거지? 구독. 저주 마법을 자연스럽게 쓰는 주인공. 보잉.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio.
오.
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
그래피.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the
I'm willing to ignore what the journal says.
이제
I'm
세바스찬
taking the
죽일 수
relic.
있나?
Agreed.
이제 세바스찬한테
I'm taking
아바다
it.
카다브라 쓸 수 있나?
Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret,
Revelio.
especially from my uncle.
얘는 어떻게 할 것 같아?
Ominous. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
아니 그러니까
Hold
왜
on,
안
both of you.
되는지를 말을 해줘.
Sebastian, please take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
왜 안 되는지를 말해줘. 그냥 안 돼 하면 어떡하냐고.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's
너는 숨을 쉬면 안 돼. 이거 아니.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be
숨을 안 쉬면 안 돼.
impossible
이거
or
누가
dangerous.
아니고.
We need to stop.
숨을 안 쉬면 산소 부족으로 죽어 이렇게 말해.
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right.
I'm
나
sorry.
필요 없어. 어둠의
My
마법이
mind is
필요하다고
made
그래.
up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperio?
땡기는데?
Now that you say it out loud, it sounds absurd. But I have another idea. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous? Well,
I'll explain on the way, come on. Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand.
Yahoo!
And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
아 뭐야 임페리우스네. 모른 척 해야겠다.
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this
Oh.
done. She thinks I'm
Oh.
Ominous. I'd only accept it.
I'll kill you.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
뭐야 불나는데?
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
You won't stop me. Come here.
Rather unwise coming back this way. Keep out of sword reach.
아. 아. 그만해 좀. 그만해 아파.
Stop provoking them.
I'm handling it.
이거 나 먹어라. 옆에서 조카가 쓰는 어둠의 마법을 보는 가족들. 털썩. 임페리오. 뭐야 방금?
Boy, what have you done?
아무 짓도 안 했는데요.
My sister. With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed.
방금 거
You've
뭔
gone too
주머냐면
far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
주문을 건 자를 마음대로 조종할 수 있는 건 주문입니다.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak?
You may be right. Very well.
아니요. 심지어 용서받지 못할 저주예요. 뭐야 상인 어디 감?
Revelio.
그냥 저주도 아니고 용서받지 못할 저주라고. 지금 보니까 이거 퀴디치 우승컵 같은 거네. 아야.
What was he thinking?
Revelio.
응? 아까는 여기서 여기구나.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
네.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
아니 뭐 사람이 폭발시키고 사람을 얼리고 사람을 불태우는 건 괜찮고 고통을 주고 막 조종하고 이런 건 안 돼?
Promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you know what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
잠깐 남쪽 갔다 오자. 남쪽. 맞지 않나요? 사람을 불태우고 막 변신시키고 터뜨리고 막 얼리고 이런 건 되는데 저주는 안 된대. 이런 건 되고? 이런 건 되고요?
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise.
사람을 폭탄으로 만들어서 던지는 건 되고? 그러니까 결국은 죽잖아. 풀리면 그 다진 고기 조각이 되지 않을까요?
Revelio up to now.
그러니까요. 이런 마법은 되면서 용서 받지 못할 저주는 안 돼? 뭐야, 마법 튕겨내는 거. 다음 퀘스트는 뭘까요? 헬크로프트에 있는 친구한테 말 걸기. 말 뭐라고 걸어야 돼? 야, 너 집에서 쫓겨났어 이러면 돼? 야, 너 집에서 쫓겨났어.
Smuggling spiders into school? I jolly well hope it was worth the months of detention you earned yourself. Do yourself a favor and get a real pen. Nothing normal, for Merlin's sake.
염동력이란 게 있을까요?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that
아시오랑
relic has.
윙가디움 레비오사가 염동력이긴 한데.
What did you mean you'd send Anne?
We just lost up. She was carefully organized. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest. And without a second, it holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That...
Be careful, Sebastian.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
자, 그럼 얘는 끝났고. 저 친구가 머리는 좋아요. 저 친구가 머리는 좋은 친구야.
Roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Why, hello again. Come and listen. I've acquired what muggles call a marvelous, isn't it?
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just
내가
at
더
the
기다렸는데?
post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see. If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely.
그냥 그 드래곤도 그 둥지를 짓고 있나요?
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They like Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here. That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the...
Well then, let's find out.
가자.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
날아다니는데?
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
뭐야, 핏자국인데 이거?
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hear it. At least until we've done what we came to do.
아니, 졌어. 저기 졌어. 꽝, 꽝.
Rebellion. There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
아, 드래곤한테 들키면 안 되는 미션이야? 그냥 달리고 있었는데?
Fantastic. I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
야호!
Watch your step.
조심해서 뛰어내려.
Stop.
점프.
Pick off a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
아침 먹고 왔다고요? 저도 줘요. 짐순도 괜찮아. 저 매운 거 잘 못 먹잖아요. 간다. 타.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
타.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past. She's leaving! Quickly!
원래 저거 숨고 해야 되는 것 같은데 귀찮아.
There's the
어지간하면 안 죽겠지 싶어 달렸는데. 아이 스카이림 해본 사람 다 이러지 않나요?
Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair it.
상남자? 전 범육입니다.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
뭐 알려줬잖아. 이제 태워줘. 킁킁 둥지 짓는 드래곤.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we... Thank you for doing this with me.
Shall we head back? Understandable. We did sabotage their fight. Unless what?
Unless they haven't... Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
응? 아니 밀렵꾼 보이면 크루시오 던지고. 크루시오 던지고 죽여라고. 아요. 왜요 왕코님? 왕코님 그럼 내가 할래요? 어둠의 마법사가 될 수 있다고. 어둠의 마법사라서 신발 신고 쇼파에 올라간다고요? 신발 신고 쇼파 위에 올라갈 수도 있지?
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
뭔가 이렇게 하고 있으니까 세스트를 밀렵하는 거 같잖아. 쟤들 그냥 끌려와가지고 여기서 이러고 있는 건데. 뭐야? 가만히 자다가 끌려와가지고 애 낳고 있는데 저기서.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we both can see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts. But sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a
불사조?
phoenix.
설마 불사조도
The rarest
잡을
of
수
all
있나?
beasts that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, Master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, Master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often
결국은
wonders
자멸한
what
거 아니야?
became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts.
결국은 자멸한 거잖아. 자, 다음 퀘스트. 여드름 치료제. 여드름 치료제. 응. 마지막 게 뭐야? 결투 기술 완료하기? 아, 그 밑에 뜨는 거. 뭐 친구가 뭐 여드름이 흉터가 어쩌고 하던데. 이런 속성은 필요 없거든요. 무슨 프로테고 방어야. 호르몬 불균형이 문제니 빨리 자렴. 하지만 청소년은 항상 불균형인걸? 잠깐만, 어디야? 아, 저쪽이구나. 어찌된 게 빗자루가 더 느린 것 같아. 내가 봤던 해리포터 영화에서 빗자루가 이 정도 속도가 아니었던 것 같은데. 뭐야?
This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now, where are those booba tubers?
헉! 만나면 반갑다고 크루쇼! 아야. 아야. 이거 통하네? 죽여! 저기 있는데? 저기 더 있는데? 디폴서로 변신한 적 밀치기. 디폴서가 뭐더라? 아.
Oh, that smells awful.
아이쿠.
Only 4 more, thank goodness.
뭐야, 그냥 죽었네?
Eight legs is simply too many. control.
통. 그래도 딴 애 트롤이라고 얘는 그거 안 시켜주네. 변신 안 돼. 아야. 아야. 부르고? 통. 딴. 근데 트롤도 허접이네요. 처음에 너무 힘들었는데. 아바다카다바라 왜 안 씀? 왜 안 씀?
That should do it. I'd better get back to Sakurisa now.
그러니까 또 좀 밀려 빼야 될 동물이 하나 있는 것 같은데 그거 이름이 뭐였지? 뭐의 털이었는데? 무슨 털이었는지 기억이 안 나요. 푸푸? 아닌데? 두 글자였지 않아? 디리콜 아니고 아직 안 나왔나? 아 근데 솔직히 말해서요 그렇게 좋은 기술이 있는데 안 쓰냐고. 그냥 죽이냐 사람을 폭탄으로 만들어서 터뜨리냐 똑같은 거잖아. 아까 전에도 말했지만 사람을 폭탄으로 만들어서 터뜨리는 건 되고 그냥 죽이는 건 안 돼요?
Hogsmeade, here I come. Sakurisa, I found the booba tubers you needed.
사람한테 미사일 쏘는 건 되고 총 쏘는 건 안 돼?
May I have them? Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you, and your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
세 개나 클리어해야 되네. 세 개가. 얘는 자꾸 불러. 처음부터 말하라고. 처음부터 좀 계속 그냥 연달아서 해주면 안 돼? 왜 이렇게 불러 왔다 갔다 그러게? 여기가 어디지? 그러고 보니까 이 게임 지팡이는 못 바꾸잖아요. 그러다 보니까 망토가 공격력이더라.
good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming
주인공
that
파자마
it cost
차례에
them
망토만
everything.
흔들리니까 이상해. 아야.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed.
한겨울에 파자마
So
입고
they
다니고
took
있다니까요?
valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon.
한겨울에 반인 거보다
But the
괜찮다고?
poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us.
난 그래도
Who value creatures as much
Merlin's
거수를
big.
있잖아.
You're a genius. The centaurs. They'd want the Snidgets protected.
난 겉옷이 있다고.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the cent.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Still, I think they may be our only hope. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
한 번에 좀 해줘요. 또 나중에 부를 거지. 이따가. 또 메인 퀘스트 조금 하다 보면 또 괜찮지 않을까? 또 뭐 나오고 또
Not sure how I'd fare in
야,
a little
또
place
새로운
like this.
마법이 나왔어 이러면서 나오지 않을까? 라고 하기엔 하나 빼고 다 배웠네.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I
뭐냐,
came
뭐야?
as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominous in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Brookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor.
We need to see what they're doing.
Very well.
And I...
좋아, 간다.
After you.
전투라고.
There they
전투라고.
are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
나도 끼지.
No one enters this mine.
뭐야 방금. 양배추.
Rather unwise. How dare you use that? Not quite. That was meant for me.
가라 양배추. 양배추 좋은데?
Your service.
대충 잠입하기. 가자.
I've never seen a sword like it. How dare you! Think you're clever, don't you?
그러니까 이렇게 죽이는 건 되고.
Petrificus totalis!
뭐야? 얘는 왜 이래? 이렇게 죽이는 건 되고
This is going
한
well.
번에 죽이면 안 된다.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which
Perhaps
one
we can
I'd
find an
choose.
alternate route up ahead.
Has its appeal?
지금부터 서로 싸워라.
I feel as though you're not even trying. You call that laughing? Oh. Unforgivable. An intruder! I shall have been.
뭐야 로봇. 통통통통. 뭐야 다시 올라왔어. 일부러 떨어뜨렸는데. 아야. 아니 어떻게 감? 네가 가봐. 내가 지옥에서 기어 올라왔다. 놀러 와. 지옥에서 기어 올라왔다.
You almost had a lucky shot.
Fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was
근데
relatively.
이게 올라와지네.
Revelio.
여러분 이렇게 올라와지네요. 이게 오픈월드가 아닐까? 사실 이게 진정한 오픈월드가 아닐까?
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
For better or for worse, we're in.
아이쿠 손이. 아, 우리 친구한테 왜 와요? 뭐야 떨어졌네?
Mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
점프. 말만 은신이지 할 거 다 하는 캐릭터. 그리고 이거 은신 생그를 꿀팁인데요. 달리기 안 찍었으면 이게 빠릅니다. 그냥 걷는 거보다 되게 빨라.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
아야. 파페로님 할로 오 감사합니다.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
뭐야? 방금 뭔가 이상한 자세를 취했네.
Revelio.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
책상. 여기 넣고 여기 오고 점프하고.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs. A number of endearing qualities, really. Should have thought to conjure stairs.
아니, 우리 친구들은 이런 유용한 마법을 안 배웠니? 우리 친구들은 이렇게 유용한 마법을 안 배웠니? 5학년이 될 때까지 뭐 한 거야? 검이다. 그냥 미끄러져서 오는데? 검의 약점은 임페리온이다. 아, 그래도 동료가 때려주긴 때려주는구나. 데미지가 센데? 일말에 도움도 안 될 줄 알았는데 오히려 셌네요.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
여기? 그럼 여기는 아이템인가? 아야. 너 안 아팠니? 너 안 아프니? 아파야 할 텐데. 원래 로봇으로 지나가는 거잖아. 귀찮습니다. 아야. 미확인 얼굴 장식. 거미 도망가. 아이. 나 갈 거야.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised? I'll be quiet.
아, 어떡 알았음? 이렇게 암? 아 독딜 나와 독딜. 거미들 독딜 걸어. 선물. 아, 얘는 피하네.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
Ah, there's that Hufflepuff loyalty you're so well known for.
야, 저 대사도 보면 저 대사도 후플 때랑 또 막 슬리데린일 때랑 다 다른 얘기잖아. 하나.
We can have a look around in peace. A room symbol above the cavern door.
두 개가 다가 아닐 텐데.
To look for it.
이거 두 개가 다가 아닐 텐데. 하나가 있지? 왜냐면 방금 친절한 후플후플라고 했단 말이야. 그렇다는 건 기숙사마다 다른 얘기 아니야?
Wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rooms. Wasn't expecting that.
구르기. 저기 뭔가 임페리우스 저주를 계속 막고 있어. 누군지 모르겠는데.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
어? 이거 설마?
Rebellion. Confringo.
자, 일지 얻었고
Rebellion.
상자 있고.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
세바스찬을 확인하라고? 그 전에 아이템부터. 켈트족 영웅 케이프래요. 근데 룩은 이게 더 좋은데? 아, 룩이래. 그 레오도? 이쯤 되면 거의 원펀맨이다. 취미로 마법사를 하고 있는. 아직도 못했냐고요? 네.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of
그래서
canvas, we
아바타
can
카다브라
probably
언제
assume that
배우나요?
Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham?
폭발을 드럼통으로 날려서 터뜨리는 건 가능하며 아바타 카다브라는 막 금지된 저주인 세계관.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft.
And now Now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
뭐?
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has...
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know... A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten, Fel? Why would I listen to someone so
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
난 모르겠대. 방금 그 이상한 스텝 뭔데? 나도 모르겠는걸?